And welcome back to the throw-up factory that is A Hunter's Guide. I am your insanely you can just stop with insane co-host Ragnar, along with my slightly more insane co-host Wolf.
I keep it under wrap though.
It's true. It's like a bar that you have put right there that you might break at an appropriate time, but you don't let it get past there.
At least not openly.
True. But anyway, we're talking about more. They're same like Japanese, Korean,
Eastern Europe,
yeah,
or not Europe,
Eastern
Asia.
Asia.
Why do I keep forgetting that the Philippines are part of Asia?
I don't know. They are the.
It does not sound like it would be Asian.
What's sad is a lot of Filipinos have admitted to being like the Mexico of Asia.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, it makes sense. The Spanish settled there for a little bit.
I mean, you don't think of any type of Asian when you think Filipino.
Nah. I think more Hawaiian, like.
I think more Cuba.
That just reminds me of fucking Joe Coy. He was like, you can never tell between a Filipino and a Hispanic man because we both look the same and we both have the same moms.
God damn.
Like, damn. My favorite thing, though, was when he was talking about Hawaii, and he was like, Hawaiians get so excited about shit. They get excited about, hey, brah, I got my brand new 2003 Toyota Tacoma. Brand new 2003 Toyota Tacoma.
Dude, my buddy O, he was telling me about his trip to Hawaii recently. And he said he was just walking down the street. This guy leaned out of his window and like full body out his window and just started like rooting for him. He's like, "Yeah, yes, my boy." And O is just sitting there going, "Who the fuck was that? Hell yeah, though. Hell yeah."
Like, right on, man. Yeah.
Not used to that kind of fucking culture.
Nah, but for the Eastern Asian creatures and myths we are going over today, we are going over Ittan Momen, Kasa Obake, Nuppeppo, or Nuppeppo? I don't fucking know. Bake Kujira, Santelmo, and Betobeto, which sounds like a robot.
Yeah. Technically, it's the tapping, though. But before we get into all those, instead of a drinking game, we're going to be talking about our Halloween adventures and a little bit about Stingy Jack. So let's get into that. So, while we drink, I thought it would be right to finally talk about the Halloween menace, Stingy Jack. As the story goes, several centuries ago in Ireland, there lived a drunkard known as Stingy Jack. Jack was known throughout the lands as a deceiver or manipulator, a right true cunt of an old man.
So a typical homeless guy.
Yeah, I don't know if he was homeless, though.
I mean, it sounded like it.
He most likely was.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Well, on a fateful night, Satan overheard the tale of Jack's evil deeds and silver tongue. Unconvinced of the rumors, the devil went to find out for himself whether or not Jack lived up to his vile reputation.
Wait, I thought it was the devil went down to Georgia, not to Ireland.
This is a lot farther back in history, right? This is the original Georgia.
Ah, okay. Oh, wait, are you saying Georgia is the Ireland of America?
Nah, we can't live up to that. Typical of Jack, he was drunk and wandering through the country countryside at night when he came upon a body on his cobblestone path. The body, with an eerie grimace on its face, turned out to be the devil himself. Jack realized that this was his end. Satan had finally come to collect his twisted soul, so Jack made a last request. He asked the devil to let him drink ale before he departed to hell. Finding no reason not to acquiesce the request.
Acquiesce.
That's it. The request. Satan took Jack to the local pub and supplied him with many alcoholic beverages. Upon quenching his thirst, Jack asked Satan to pay the tab for the ale, much to his surprise because he didn't carry any money. Jack convinced him to turn himself into a silver coin with which to pay the bartender and change back when he's not looking. Satan did so, impressed upon by Jack's unyielding, nefarious tactics. Shrewdly, Jack stuck the now coin that is Satan into his pocket, which also contained a crucifix. The crucifix's presence kept the devil from escaping his form. This coerced Satan to agree to Jack's demand. In exchange for his freedom, he had to spare Jack's soul for 10 years.
So he was the original deal.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So this fucker screwed everybody because he conned Satan into turning into a coin.
Not the first con, though, that he pulled on Satan.
God damn.
10 years after the date Jack originally struck his deal, he naturally found himself once again in the devil's presence. Jack happened upon Satan in the same setting as before, and he seemingly accepted it was his time to go to hell for good. As Satan prepared to take him to hell, Jack asked if he could have one apple to feed his starving belly. Foolishly, Satan once again agreed to his request. As he climbed up the branches of a nearby apple tree, Jack surrounded its base with crucifixes. Satan, frustrated at the fact that he had been entrapped again, demanded his release. As Jack did before, he made a second demand, that he will never take his soul to hell. Having no choice, the devil agreed and was set free. Eventually, the drinking took its toll on Jack and he died. Stingy Jack's soul prepared to enter heaven through the gates of St. Peter, but he was stopped. Jack was told by God that before his sinful lifestyle of deceitful and drinking, he was not allowed into heaven. Jack then went down to the gates of hell and begged for admission into the underworld. Why he would do that is a fucking...
Seriously, what the fuck?
I guess if you gotta go somewhere.
I mean... Yeah, I guess go where it's warm and toasty. Sure.
Cold and barren, I don't know.
Yeah, lots of, torture, flagellation, have fun.
It's got sin. Satan, fulfilling his obligation to Jack, could not take his soul and telling Jack to go back to where he came from, effectively to become a wandering spirit. Jack protested that it was nighttime on Earth and he would not be able to see where he was going. The devil tossed him a lump of coal from the fires of hell. Jack put it into a turnip that he had been eating, making the world's first jack-o'-lantern. Ever since that day, Jack's spirit has been traveling the world using his jack-o'-lantern to light his way, always looking for a place to stay but never finding one.
So he's a wandering jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, pretty much. Another version of the tale from an 1836 edition of the Dublin Penny Journal has Jack help an old man who is revealed to be an angel. To reward him, the angel grants Jack 3 wishes. He uses these to punish anyone who sits in his chair, takes wood from his tree, or tries to take his cobbling tools, by fixing them to the ground. The angel is disappointed by this and bars Jack from entering heaven. Jack manages to deflect Satan's messengers who attempt to trick him, and he is condemned to enter neither heaven or hell. Some versions of the story say that Stingy Jack's ghost finds a place to stay once a year on Halloween night. On that night, Jack's spirit takes up residence inside a jack-o'-lantern somewhere in the world. Random as fuck.
Huh.
He could be in any lit pumpkin meant to keep evil at bay, attempting to bargain and trick the owner into feeding from his dead withered hand and possibly granting him a new body to live in.
Ew.
I mean, really, there's no clue why he would pick your jack-o'-lantern. It seems pretty random. He doesn't actually seem to interact with anybody because there's no tales of it.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, an interesting Halloween tale.
Yeah, one of your jack-o'-lanterns could be really old dead con man who
Gets drunk
somehow
as fuck.
screwed over the devil 3 times.
Yeah, so if your jack-o'-lantern starts talking to you, don't answer, because he tricked the fucking devil.
Yeah. He will convince you to eat that hand, and you will get fucked. You will be no more, and he will have control over your body.
I mean, that's what I assume. Because, I mean, like, I added the last bit, trying to give it some more oomph.
I mean,
Because,
it makes sense, though.
I mean, the pretty much what is said is that he'll take over a random jack-o'-lantern around the world. I pretty much added that as a hunter of spirits, what would a spirit likely want from entering a certain person's vestige? Freedom.
Yeah.
So, given that he's a con man, I imagine he would try to coerce people into giving up their body.
He would definitely pull some kind of fucking trick, con, scheme, whatever, just so he could be back into, like, a living body and to be free.
I mean, because he can't move on.
Yeah.
He fucked himself.
Yeah, he literally can't do anything. He has to body hop for the rest of his life.
Non-life.
Non-life. Sorry.
You gotta do what you gotta do, though.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So, that's what we have on Stingy Jack. If,
I honestly imagined just like some lord who is just stingy. Like he just wouldn't pay people. I thought that's who it was.
Nope, it's just a drunk.
It's some drunkard. Why is it in every Irish tale there's always some drunk guy, man?
You know why. You know why.
I fucking love the Irish. They always have fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even in their myths.
Alright, but continuing the Halloween tales. Fucking okay, last night was a lot of fun.
Last night was a lot of fun. We Oh my god. All 3 of us, me, Wolf, and Aster, we all dressed up as
Killer clowns.
Yeah, killer clowns.
Fancy clowns.
Yeah, we had suit, ties, gloves. All 3 of us had blood splattered on our face. We had the makeup on.
I had a red nose.
He did have a red nose and a fucking clown horn.
And balloons.
Yeah, and red balloons. So we looked like its assistants.
We got a lot of photos taken. We got a lot of balloons handed out.
We had a lot of drunk teenagers come up to us.
A couple screams.
Yeah. There was that one dude who sat there on his golf cart. He was like, "I promise I'm not afraid of you." And then we started walking closer. He was like, "Ah!"
I think I ran after like 3 people.
There was like a golf cart with like 4 girls on it, and they were all just staring at me. They were like, "Oh my god, he's so creepy." As soon as I heard that, I'm like, I just started walking closer. Like, "Ah!"
Okay, what the fuck's up with the clown fetish though? I did not expect to be people's wet dream.
Yeah, me either. I had 2 girls walk up to me, and they're like, "Oh my god, can we get a picture with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And they're like, took it like 3 fucking times. I was like, what the fuck?
I was hugged too many times.
You were hugged too many times, bro. That was uncomfortable as fuck. They were like, "Oh my god, I love you." And Aster standing right there like, "I'm gonna beat a motherfucker."
And then proceeded to like hunt me down. As if I had anything to do with that.
Oh god. Hey man. I mean, there really wasn't anything you could have done in that situation. I mean,
I got hit because 2 people yelled from their golf cart going past that they love me.
oh my god.
Or the fucking child that was like, "Are you gonna kill me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Oh no." 20 seconds later, he comes crying back and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you." I'm just like, okay.
My favorite one was the the three guys, the Cat in the Hat, Winnie the Pooh, and Scooby Doo.
Yes.
Like, dude, can we get a picture with you guys? And they just come up in their fucking costumes and get a picture with us. All three of us just standing there.
That one guy ogling my girl, and then his best buddy just fucking kicking his ass for it.
Yeah, dude, I was staring intently at that dude on the back of it because he said something. He was like, dude, you're like staring really hardcore. I just fucking flipped over to him and he just like a face of horror with me staring at him.
Yes. Ragnar was the horrifying, murderous clown. I was apparently the friendly one. Aster was the sexy.
Yeah, everybody apparently was more scared of me than anybody else. And
I mean, I was handing out balloons.
I found joy in that. I found real joy in that.
I think... See, you were in the background a lot. I was the one almost getting run over, stopping golf carts.
Yeah, I was just like standing on a rock where people might notice me, or just standing like kind of behind the trees.
And I'm just in the middle of the road
until they came by. Yeah.
No, somebody almost ran me over.
Yeah, like twice.
But yeah, no, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That one woman who didn't even realize I was chasing her until she slowed down and heard my footsteps right next to her, and music. Not to mention we were playing circus music the whole time.
Yeah, we were playing creepy circus music, and I think there was like 4 or 5 people that came by that were like, they don't do clowns. And my favorite one was some dude. Wolf was going to grab more balloons, and he came by, and I was standing where Wolf was originally, and he came over the speed bump and just looked at me and was like, oh shit, oh hell no, hell no. Like, what?
I don't know what it is about wearing masks and makeup and stuff, but I couldn't talk anytime someone tried to talk to me, so I just used my horn as my fucking voice box. And that always broke people. Like, it either made them start laughing or run away faster.
Yeah. There were a few people that just came by and they were like, oh my god, they're so creepy. And I'd just go like, what, you don't like the circus?
I just love the people who are just like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, they're like, nah, a whole lot of nope, nah. Mm-mm.
Like, I was upset that we didn't find a neighborhood for me to, like, actually sneak into crowds and stuff, because I'm very sneaky. I scared you just a few minutes ago.
Fucker.
But, listen, I don't try. I thought I was pretty loud coming into the house.
Mm-mm.
But,
quiet as a mouse.
But we did find a spot that at first would be dead, but had quite a good amount of people going through.
Yeah, and like down the path there were
people with air horns.
Yeah, they were just.
We never heard or more about it or saw who it was, but apparently people loved us way more.
Oh yeah,
we had people coming back to see us actually.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people that came up and got photos of us. So hey, if anybody that's listening that has those photos and that you remember us being there, please send them.
Yeah. I mean, I know we want to be anonymous, but if you recognize that story with your photos, you might as well just send it in because we want to see those.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't let anybody know, but we definitely want to see.
I was very tempted to, like, when that big group of teenagers stopped, I was very tempted to just, like, introduce all of us with weird clown names, like, hello, I'm Rake. This is Big Nose and Queenie.
Yeah, no, that would work. God. I only lost that nose, like, once that night, and that's when the kid poked it.
Yeah, he just walked up and... One kid walked up to me when you were handing out balloons, and she was like, is this balloon gonna kill me? I'm like, it might.
The kids are the best part. The kids are the best. Man. Because it's either they don't act really like a normal person would when they're afraid, or they just totally bail out. Oh, man.
I wish I could find a fucking haunted house to work at.
I wish I could still do my haunted house.
Yeah, seriously, man. I'd have so much fun with that.
But time moves on, and so should we, shall we?
Yes. Let's
commence with the Eastern horrors.
Woo!
Alright, so first off, we have the Ittan Momen. According to the... Okay, I'm just letting y'all know now. There's a lot of Asian words. Some are very long that we can't pronounce well.
Yeah, no, sorry. I am not very good with Asian languages because each dialect is so slightly different or so hugely different that it's... Fuck it, I give up on trying.
So if we offend you, then stop being a whiny bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so according to the Osumi Kimotsukigun Hogen Shu...
Why is it so long?
At evening time, a cloth-like object about 10.6 meters in length by 30 centimeters in width would flutter around and attack people.
What? So it just kind of like, hey man, what up?
Yeah, pretty much.
The fuck?
They are said to wrap around people's necks and cover people's faces and suffocate people to death. And in other tales, it is said that it wraps around, that wrapped cloths would spin around and around and quickly come flying, wrap around people's bodies, and take them away to the sky. There is a story where one man hurrying to his home at night when a white cloth came and wrapped around his neck, and when he cut it with his wakizashi, the cloth disappeared, and remaining on his hand was blood.
These motherfuckers are getting abducted by cloth.
Some terrifying cloth.
Bro, no, the first one you were talking about sounded like a fucking face hugger.
Yeah, kind
of.
Porn has ruined face huggers for me.
Oh my god, it's so disturbing.
Or that one, I want to say it was a Futurama episode.
The one with all the tentacles?
No, there's... No, it was Robot Chicken.
Oh.
They had a face hugger, and it just sucked him off constantly for like a month.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god.
And obviously he was not stopping it.
They just let it happen. Just fuck it, I guess.
Nah, he was.
Yeah. Oh god. 24/7 for a month straight.
The only reason he stopped is because he wanted to actually get laid.
Fair. No, I understand that.
Fuck that. I'd be dating the fucking face hugger at that point.
Wow.
Listen. Full-time service?
Yes, please.
Alright, that'll be $5.50.
5. God damn. 25 cents.
30, final offer.
Shit, deal. Hang on. Here you go.
Hold on, wrong liquid.
Oh, yeah. Here. Oh, okay.
Wait. We just learned last night 40 cents matters.
$1.40. Hey man, can I give you $13.60 for a G? I'll give you the other $1 tomorrow. Bitch, that's still 40 cents missing. I was dying when she fucking said that in the car. Oh my god.
In regions where they are said to appear and disappear, there seemed to be a custom where children were warned that if they played too late, that Ittan Momen would come. Also, it is said that in Kimotsuki, There are shrines where Ittan Momen are said to frequently appear, and it was believed that when the children passed in front of the shrine, an Ittan Momen flying above in the skies would attack the last child in line. So children would go run ahead and cut through, making sure to not be last.
Oh, so that's where the original line cutting comes from. You just like, I don't want to be at the back of the line.
I don't want to fucking die.
And then there's that one kid that's just not paying attention. He's gonna be the one that dies.
No. There's the one guy who has a cloth fetish, and he's just like, take me.
It wraps around him, and all you hear is, "Take me away!"
You just see him drop, just, nope.
Oh my god, that's gonna be the saddest child abduction ever.
So why'd you live? I got off.
I got turned on, he got turned off.
In the classical yokai maki, the Hyaki Yagyo Maki, there is a yokai shaped like a cloth with arms and legs, and the folklorist Komatsu Kazuhiko hypothesizes that this is the origin of Ittan Momen.
Oh my god. I think I love hearing you try to pronounce Asian words more than you tried to pronounce Greek words. Oh my god, this shit's hilarious.
There is so much more coming up.
Oh fuck.
But, so basically we got a killer cloth at sundown that hunts down children and can be fought off with a regular short sword. Pretty weird, but the Kasa Obake is probably just as odd. Do you have anything on the other one before I move on?
Yeah, you know. Hey girl, let me get some of that Kara Umbaka. Okay, so this thing, it just sounds like it's a lost spirit, I guess, like or it's bound to certain places.
Oh, okay. So I read it. I just didn't add it to my notes apparently. So the Ittan Momen is pretty much oftentimes theorized that it's because when someone died, they would stab a fucking rod into the ground and put a cloth on it with their name or some shit on it. And sometimes, those would come loose and start flying through the mountains.
Yeah.
So when children saw that, the parents would tell them, like, hey, that's a sort of demon thing that will kill you for misbehaving.
So, why is it always the parents that come up with this shit?
Well, in that region, they were all farming constantly. Like, there was no hour they could really stop. So the kids had to take care of themselves.
Jesus. Bet that was rough for a lot of them.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
I mean, this is back when there aren't roads or cars or anything, and to get to, like, from the countryside to Kyoto, which is, like, the most, I guess, advanced city at that time, it'd take them probably, like, 5 days.
And these are mountains where you're like, your neighbor is fucking miles away.
Yeah, and to get to them, you're going up and down, sideways, diagonal to get to these motherfuckers, and you're either on foot or you probably have like one horse.
Yeah. And I mean, the fact that those kind of cloths were such a common occurrence, it's kind of astounding how many people were in a region that desolate.
Yeah. But okay, that's not too uncommon, especially for like Japan and China. I'm not so sure about like the Philippines, North Korea, South Korea, Mongolia, Vietnam, those kind of places, because I've never really looked too much into those. I kind of want to, but I don't really know where to start.
I mean, obviously places of worship where there is a bunch of people putting stuff down for their loved ones. would have a shit ton of these cloths put down or
Yeah.
wrapped around.
Kind of like with Catholic churches and the candles they have.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I imagine like a lot of them would come loose in those areas where there's like 100 of them in one spot.
Yeah.
And so it would look terrifying if there was just a bunch of them swarming around the building.
That also makes sense though, because some samurais, like right before they die in battle, they tie a ribbon to their sword, and when they die, they stab it into the ground in their final moment.
Yeah, no, I think that's connected to like all of them not worshiping or anything, not remembering, but kind of leaving their mark.
Yeah.
So that people would know.
Yeah. It's like letting people know they were in this battle, they fought, and they died.
It's like their own personal tombstone.
Yeah, because you know, with battles like that, it's probably gonna end up like a mass grave unless you're like the general or a king or something like that.
Yeah, and especially back when you couldn't do like genetic testing or anything to find out who that person was.
Yeah, no.
You got too many bodies everywhere, and most of them don't even the people cleaning up don't care. Back
Yeah,
then
I
it was
mean-
just mass grave. All right, let anybody know that if they didn't find their loved one, they're dead.
Yeah, if your head is caved in or your face is fucked up, there ain't no way they're gonna be able to tell who the fuck you are.
No, and most of the time it's like unless you are important, like if you find out your husband's not coming home by just a year goes by.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably that's a little morbid though. Like you're
just
sitting there
waiting.
for a year just waiting,
It's like
and
a-
then you're like, I
You
guess
get-
he's dead.
You get word that the war is over and you're just like, oh, I guess he's not coming back. I haven't gotten a letter in a while.
Yeah. Anyway, what we got up next?
Kasa Obake.
Oh.
They are generally umbrellas with one eye and jump around with one leg, but sometimes they have 2 arms or 2 eyes among the other features, and they also sometimes are depicted to have a long tongue. Sometimes, but rarely, they have 2 feet, as depicted in the yokai Emaki.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's an umbrella
It's an umbrella.
with an eye,
Uh-huh.
and it jumps around on one foot.
Yep.
And it's got a Gene Simmons tongue.
Yeah.
This is the most perverted umbrella I've ever heard of. What the hell?
It will touch you.
What? Okay, first we get cloth. Now we have a cursed umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is happening?
Listen, I wanted to cover some weird shit.
This is definitely some weird shit, man. What the fuck? Hey, you want to go battle an umbrella?
Yeah. No hesitation. Yes.
You know what you have to do just to beat it?
Just open it.
No, just get a really powerful fan and put it underneath it and just watch it fly up.
No, I just imagine you just grab its foot and then just open the umbrella.
Oh my god. No, the tongue could still get you.
Hey, good. I'm gonna use that tongue later, alright?
Oh my god. Ah. Ooh, you demented fucker.
In the Hyaki Yagyo Emaki from the Muromachi period, yokai that appears as umbrellas could be seen, but in the Emaki, it was a humanoid yokai that merely had an umbrella on its head and thus had a different appearance than that resembling a Kasa Obake. The Kasa Obake that took on an appearance with one eye and one foot was seen from the Edo period and onwards in the Obake Karuta, made from the Edo period in the Taisho period. Kasa Obake with one foot could often be seen. In the Yokai Suguroko, Mukashi Banashi Yokai Suguroko, the Ensei era, a Kasa Obake was depicted under the name One-Footed from Sagazaki. Among the many non-living or still object yokai depicted in the Hyaki Yagyo Emaki, only the umbrella yokai can be seen to have remained well known even after the Edo period, and is said to be the most well-known yokai of an object.
The shitty part is that even if I tried to read this shit, it'd be even worse trying to pronounce it.
I feel like I didn't do that bad. I feel like European languages are actually a lot harder to pronounce.
Yeah, especially if you're switching from like Dutch to French and then to Portuguese and then to Finnish and then to
Especially from English.
yeah, you're just like brain malfunction. Alert! Alert!
Like,
alert! Low battery.
I gotta use whole different sound. like oh fuck, those letters do not act the same way in that language. While with
oh my god,
with Asian letters, they translate it in a way for English speakers.
yeah, it's so fucking strange though because you look at the words for a Japanese word, the way they write it in kanji form, and it's translated to like an English kind of format, but it's like you're sounding it out the whole way, but you still don't know if you're saying it right.
I don't know if I'm saying it. I don't even know if I'm saying a word.
It sounds like you were trying to put it in order at fucking Panda Express.
What'd I get?
Beijing beef and Kung Pao chicken.
$22.
$22. You want to allow me to fry rice?
Well, kinda.
Me too. Actually, nah, dude. I want some fucking pho.
I haven't had fun in a while.
It's good shit. Miss it.
Yeah. I think it's been like a year. God.
Closest place I know is like fucking.
There's one 20
Upper
minutes,
Atlanta.
30 minutes.
Is there?
There's one close by.
Fuck.
I gotta take you.
Yes.
Okay, so they frequently appear in legends and caricatures, and as opposed to how they are a yokai that is unusually well known, they do not appear in any eyewitness stories and folklore at all, and it is not clear what kind of yokai they are. Literature about them are not accompanied by folk tales, and thus they are considered to be a yokai that appear only in made-up stories or exist only in pictures. After the war, there was also the interpretation that they were in existence that was on the same level as manga characters. One possibility that has been thought of is that when Hyakumongatari Kaiden Kai became popular in the Edo period, the storytellers were requested to tell new stories and about yokai that is not yet known throughout society, and thus they were a yokai created by individuals.
So, Tulpa.
Yeah, pretty much. Most yokai are pretty much Tulpa.
Bruh. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Quit bringing this shit to life.
Mm. So, for any English speakers, if you hear me say yokai, it's a Tulpa.
Yeah. Tulpa in real form.
Mm-hmm. And you know how Asians have much stronger energy, so...
Yeah. The closest we ever got was Slenderman.
There was actually a good bit of sightings with that.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best we got. How
And
sad is that?
No one gave it a weakness.
No, but they gave him a sweet-ass tux.
He does look fly.
Exactly. My man is always clean.
Looking fucking fresh. Alright, so for tools used in human life, there was the way of thought that as months and years passed by and these tools became older, they have an ability to become apparitions. These are called tsukomogami, and some literature considers the yokai to be one example of them. But it has not been confirmed that there are any classical literature or classical essays that verifies this. After the war, they became a representative character for depictions of Obake in haunted houses, and are frequently used as characters in anime, manga, and films that have a theme on yokai, and are also generally doodled by children.
There's a few animes that
show the fucking umbrella.
Yeah, and mainly focus on yokai, like Kazuna Stigma.
Mm-hmm.
But that one's more magic user oriented.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, looking back on a lot of animes with weird monsters or spirits, you always see the umbrella one somewhere at some point.
Yeah.
And it's always a background character.
Although the only like darker sided animes that I've seen that don't really involve anything else except for like one specific thing are Tokyo Ghoul and Devil's Line.
Yeah.
One is vampires and one is ghouls.
That one anime that's kind of like Pokemon with cards. They actually have one card that looks a lot like this character.
Vanguard?
I don't know. It's very much a children's show.
Yeah, I think it's Vanguard. All the cards kind of remind me of fucking anime characters themselves.
Maybe. I don't know. My buddy O would know. If these yokai do become tangible tulpa creatures, they would be easy to just wring out and use as an ordinary screaming umbrella. Unless the underside is its hungry maw, but in most cases it seems this creature is more of just a wanderer, so who really gives a shit?
I mean, if I had this umbrella and there was somebody next to me that was talking and I didn't really want to hear them, I'd probably just flick it while it was open just to get it to scream.
I mean, this tulpa or yokai or whatever, most of these aren't harmful at all. They're just kind of there.
Yeah, most of them just sound goofy as fuck.
I mean, it seems like most yokai that are ever really mentioned that we know of, that I know of at least, really just seem passive.
Yeah, they're kind of like observers more than anything. They just kind of
Just vibe.
Yeah, they just kind of fucking float in and out.
It's like they just want to give life to the objects around them that they've grown attached to.
Like an umbrella.
Yeah. I mean, you get sentimental for like objects that you've grown up with and stuff like that, and when those break or whatever, you wanna give it some soul, you know.
Gotta give it some of that soul, baby. Yeah.
But that's what we got on that fucking umbrella.
Fucking umbrella.
Now to move on to the Nuppeppo. Nuppeppo.
Nuppeppo?
Nuppeppo?
Nuppeppo? Je suis de clair!
In the Amaki... Dude, I gotta get this Amaki. Shit.
I will find it and buy it.
It has nothing more than a name and a picture, and there is almost no explanatory text, but from its name and passage, there is a monster called Nuppeppo. It has neither eye nor ear. From the Sheribon Shingozade Hodai Mogyu, it is seen as a type of Nopperabo.
I am not understanding anything you're saying, man. I am not following.
Get good, scrub. Get your weeb shit on. Come on, we're going.
Bruh.
In an old picture book manuscript held by the Shinsyu Library, Inui Yuhie portrayed a yokai called Nubeho, and it is introduced with the words, "It is called the disguised form of an old toad, similar to the fox of Tunaki, or Tanuki." The Nubeho picture comes with the words, "A monster that's a very wrinkly sweet potato with 4 short limbs."
He's fucking Mr. Potato.
Sweet potato. Sweet potato.
Oh, fuck.
The aforementioned Shingozade Hodai Mogyu also writes, "It sucks the fat of the dead and eats to the fullest with a needle. In the past, they'd come disguised as a doctor, but now they just come as is."
Come as you are?
Then it cuts off. Like, they put dots after it, as if it's gonna come with more information.
To be continued.
Leaving you to wonder what they could be disguised as, because they really left us hanging there.
They could be disguised as a dildo. Or a tampon.
Oh, no.
Or a pocket pussy.
Oh, no. Portable teeth.
Porta potty.
No, literally, portable teeth.
Uh,
The movie.
Oh my god, no. I fucking hated that movie.
Also, the yokai researcher Katsumi Tada notes that while in modern times the Nopperabo is known as the yokai with no eyes or nose on its face, In older times, it was shaped like a Nuppeppo, with no distinction between face and body. It is said that it smears itself with white face powder called whitening, but this whitening has the meaning pretending not to know, foreigning ignorance, deceiving by pretending to speak frankly, becoming open and unconcealing, apply white facial powder and white monster, among others. It is said that an embodiment of this whitening, the Nuppeppo would first impersonate a human, come to the pedestrian and talk as if friendly, and as that person is letting their guard down, they'd show their true form and show their original appearance, probably scaring the shit out of them.
Hell yeah.
And then realizing, like, oh, it's just a cripple.
Fuck out of here, cripple.
In the literature starting in the Showa, the Heisei period is what it was written to be a yokai that appears near abandoned temples, but this comes from the passage, on the eaves of the old temples would appear the Nuppeppo, almost like a lump of trouble itself. From the book Yokai Gadan Zatsunu Nihonen Jo by the folklore scholar Morekio Fujisawa. So it's been suggested that Fujisawa's statement of appearing at temples is nothing more than an original made-up creation imagined from the background in the Gazu Hyaka Yagyo. Also, some literature notes that it is a yokai that is born as the changed form of dead meat. So when this yokai passes through, it would leave the stench of rotten meat in its trail.
Wait, so this motherfucker is dead meat?
Supposedly. And they mostly suspect that because that's the smell it leaves behind.
So it's literally just walking
Rot.
rot.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's pestilence.
Kinda. I don't really see this guy as a difficult hunt if needed. It isn't very dangerous. More of a nuisance if it grows attached to somebody probably, but above everything, it's just a chill, gross dude. Very gross, but he's just there.
Very. It's fucking nasty, man.
Really disgusting.
Hey, bro, you should probably go to a doctor, okay?
You smell like ass. Alright.
You smell like a swan.
Hey, man, you're trying to be friendly. Go to my house. You're gonna take you're gonna use my shower, and then we can talk.
Or I can just hose you down, you fucking hoser.
Oh man, give it a bath.
No, because then it's just soaking in its own filth, and it'll be like fucking Flapjack.
No.
Mall powder.
No, that's how you're gonna find out that it actually has a normal face. There's a normal person in there.
It's like, Jesus Christ, get this shit. Oh my God, you're gorgeous.
This next one we have is pretty dope. The Kujira it literally means ghost whale or bone whale.
Ghost whale?
Yeah.
Bone whale? Holy... It's a boner whale. There's finally the boner whale. We had the sperm whale. Now we have the boner whale.
We know where it came from. So if you want to find it, it lives in the Sea of Japan, or multiple do. There's a lot of them.
I want one as a pet.
Good luck.
Can it fly?
You're not gonna want it.
Why?
You'll find out.
Oh.
Kujira are animated whale skeletons which sail near the surface of the sea, rising as they did in life when they needed air to breathe. They are followed by ghosts of eerie birds and strange fish and appear on rainy nights near coastal whaling villages. In olden days, when whales were still plentiful in the Sea of Japan, a whale sighting was a blessing for the residents of the poor fishing villages. A village could reap huge amounts of wealth from the meat and oil in a single whale, but such a bounty did not come without a price, however. Many fishermen claimed that the souls of these whales lived on as Kujira, seeking revenge against the humans who took their lives. Those who witnessed a Kujira were infected with its horrible curse, which they brought back to their village when they returned home. The whale's curse brought famine, plague, fires, and other kinds of disasters.
Wow.
Kind of an asshole.
Bro, just killing a whale caused all that?
Dude wanted revenge.
That's like with the... I think there's a Native American legend where it's if you kill a certain animal, it will bring bad luck.
Usually crows.
Yeah.
I think that's also why they like give thanks and use every bit and all that other stuff.
They really do use everything.
Because it's, I mean, every animal does have a soul. They don't want to fucking...
Yeah. Dude, I respect that. It is probably one of the coolest things that I've seen is like Native Americans taking hides of animals they've hunted for like a feast or something, and they're turning it into clothes or something useful. Like that's fucking cool.
I love the fact that they use every little bit however they can.
Yeah.
But that's gotta be exhausting trying to figure out, okay, what can we use for this?
Right. But hey, man, they pull it off, and it looks fucking awesome.
Oh, no, absolutely. So one rainy night long ago, some fishers living on the Shimane Peninsula witnessed an enormous white shape off the coast in the Sea of Japan. Squinting their eyes, it appeared to them to be a white shimmering offshore. To be a whale swimming offshore. Excited for the catch, they rallied the townspeople, who grabbed their spears and harpoons and took to their boats to hunt down and catch their quarry.
Okay, so which one was Ahab?
I was thinking the same thing.
There's gotta be that one.
This whole
jackass.
time I was reading this one up, I was just thinking of Ahab. Or Pinocchio.
Yeah, or Geppetto.
Yeah. They soon reached the whale, but no matter how many times they hurled their weapons, not one of them struck true. When they looked closer through the dark, raining, splattered water surface, they realized why. What they thought was a white whale was actually a humongous skeleton swimming in the sea. It lacked even a single bit of flesh on its body. At that moment, the sea became alive with a host of strange fish that nobody has ever seen before. The sky swarmed with eerie birds which nobody could recognize, and the likes of which had never been seen before. The ghost whale then turned sharply out to sea and swiftly vanished into the current, taking all the strange fish and birds with it, never to be seen again.
That's like if you actually encounter Jormungandr's head somewhere out in the ocean. If his head rises, the clouds darken, thunder rumbles, the waves pick up, but somehow you're still able to understand him.
Yo, let me meet this fucking dude.
He's terrifying. He is huge, man.
I want to talk to a giant snake.
Okay.
Listen. What I got to lose?
If he sneezes, you're fucked.
If I sneeze, he's fucked. Corona. Imagine giving him corona.
You want to do a sneezing war? I got you.
Gives him corona. So how'd you save the world? I gave the big bad a fucking virus.
Yeah, I gave him COVID.
Did he live? Yeah, he just fucking got tired though.
He got the sniffles.
He just got wiped out. Literally, like he's in kind of like a coma.
Oh my god,
he's
dude.
fine. He just got a fever.
Hey, bro, you're not a crisp 67 anymore. You up to a 98.
The terrified villagers returned home, realizing that the skeletal whale must have been a Kujira. I don't know why this is the one I fuck up. Like, I was doing fine with all the rest. This one I fuck up. A whale turned into a vengeful ghost. While the Kujira was never seen again, other villages in Shimane felt the whale's curse. They were consumed by conflagrations and plagued by the infectious diseases that followed whale beachings.
I can just see the Ahab character standing on the boat going, "Nani?"
Is this why he couldn't catch the white whale?
Yeah, because the fucker was all bone. I mean, it makes sense though.
I haven't read it.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I read Moby Dick.
It's just too much dick.
Why?
Because I started thinking of Matilda, and I remember the scene where she's like, I'm reading Moby Dick. And he just grabs the book and says, "You're not reading porn in the living room."
Oh my god. That's even funnier now because there's the humongous dildo that's called the Moby Huge.
Yeah. To face Obake Kujira would be facing down death and pleading to be let go. The curse could be cleansed with strong spells and rituals, or possibly with offerings for forgiveness to the whale, but I've never heard of this thing till now, so dealing with it, I would be completely in the dark.
Yeah, me too.
Seems it just wants revenge, so maybe treat it like a vengeful spirit and try to hunt down any of its remains that might be scattered about.
Yeah, salt and burn.
But you're also dealing with a sea creature, so finding those bones are going to be fucking difficult.
Yeah. Have fun with that. You're probably going to need a submarine, a sonar, and a shit ton of underwater cameras.
And, oh my god, if any of them got buried or eaten by other fish and carried, oh.
Yeah,
I
fishermen
hope you
have a
just
budget.
Or most of these got picked up by fishermen.
Yeah.
So, who knows where on earth they could fucking be.
Yeah, they're gone.
Like,
they just gone.
Like, your best bet is just fucking running.
Run away!
I mean, if you see this thing, you're already kind of cursed.
Yeah, you're already in... You're in shit creek without a paddle.
Yeah, I mean, there's no winning with this one. You're gonna need a lot of protection magic.
You're gonna need a lot of protection magic. You're gonna need a lot of warding magic. You're
gonna need an old priest and a young priest.
Bro, just go stay at a Buddhist temple. That's your best bet.
That would be your best bet.
Yeah. Convert. Live the life.
Be touched.
I don't know about that one.
No, I'm sure.
Okay.
All right, the short one we have here comes from the Philippines. Depicted as floating balls of fire, Santelmo are said to be souls of people lost at sea. They are kept at bay by sprinkling salt on your sails. In other legends, a Santelmo is formed when sunlight comes into contact with spilled human blood. Trece, on the other, features Santelmo, who is called on by Alexandra Trece as the spirit of the great Binondo fire, which happened in the 50s.
Yep, Saint Elmo.
The depiction in Trece has the Santelmo as more fire elementals that can be called upon for help. It's an interesting concept, and with it being such a short depiction, I really don't know what else to add to it.
It's a fire spirit like Ifrit.
Mm-hmm.
Its main source of power comes from chaos, destruction, but if you're able to, I guess, kind of strike a deal with it, like how Trece did, it can be used as I don't really know how you would put it.
Tool?
Yeah. It could be used as a tool for dealing with supernatural beings, or just, hey, you want to cause a giant explosion without any explosives? Here you go.
And obviously it doesn't like salt.
Yeah, no.
So. All the fact that a fire spirit or creature or anything, whatever, is wandering the ocean, it's kind of odd.
A little counterproductive, don't you think?
Like, you think you'd be away from water.
Yeah, far away.
But I guess the more chaotic it is, the
hotter you burn.
I mean, clearly water is not its weakness.
Yeah.
But the ocean is one of the most chaotic areas.
True.
So that's also feeding it. If you know any more about it, send us links to websites and books so we can fucking circle back to it at some point.
Yeah.
I would love to know more about this thing.
Yeah.
Lastly, we have the brief but well-known Betobeto-san.
It's a fucking... What makes the sound beto-beto? Like, what the fuck?
Betobeto-san is a kind of Japanese yokai and is said to follow people walking on their night road. In Urugun, Nara, it is better to meet on a dark night road. In Shizuoka, it is said that one will encounter that when descending from a small mountain. He looks like a giant orb with legs with a smile when depicted, like in drawings and shit. It is said that he is a formless specter, though, and it wears wooden sandals that make a beto-beto sound behind you.
Wooden sandals, of course.
If you turn around, though, there is nothing there.
Ooh, spooky. Oh my god.
When you continue, the sound will return. He will pass when you go to the side and say, "After you, Betobeto-san." If you allow him to follow you all the way home, I imagine that it would be more of a nuisance than anything.
Would he follow you into a public restroom?
Would he follow you into your mother's wife?
What?
Your mother's gay.
Huh?
I'm sorry you found out this way.
I am
From
thoroughly fucking confused.
From following Betobeto-san, you followed me, and who followed your mother, who followed into her girlfriend.
See, I thought you were gonna go with, "This is your mom's new husband, Mr. Mime."
Listen, man, I just opened my mouth. I didn't know where I was going with that.
I'm really glad you didn't go with the Mr. Mime thing, though, because I would be fucking disturbed.
Yeah, nah. Anyone who doesn't understand, look up Mr. Mime's original Pokedex entry.
It's a little fucking weird, man.
A lot of ghost Pokemon as well.
Why? Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I imagine it would just be betoing behind the entire way. But I can't think of anything else to add, and there isn't really more on him of my knowledge at least. So once again, send us info if you have it.
Yeah.
Because Betobeto-san is way too popular to not know shit about him.
Yeah. It is true.
Anything else more you want to talk about or add?
I just want to know what other, like, crazy fucking, like, inanimate objects are yokais in Eastern Asian mythology now.
Oh god, there's gotta be a fucking shit ton, but I imagine most of them are pretty similar.
You'd think so. But I have no idea.
I mean, it seems like most of them are just object based.
Yeah, I really want to do like a deep dive, just by myself. Just get as many books as I can find and do a deep dive into all of this shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, apparently we're gonna have to fucking get this one book.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where it was.
The Omaki.
Yeah, the Omaki.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get that shit. But that's all I got.
That's all I got.
All right. So that's all we have for this week. So follow us on Instagram at a.hunters.god or hg.ragnar. Send us send in some questions, suggestions, tips, and stories of your own to our email at ahuntersguide@yahoo.com. Send us some donations at our Patreon or PayPal at ahuntersguide. Proceeds go to equipment and more merch for you. We have shirts and more posted to our pages, but send us requests for what else you people want. Check out our website at pod.co/a-hunters-guide. Join us next week when we cover our next horror. Hunters, signing out.